Good morning, my dear students. Today, I am going to discuss the next unit, biomolecules. I am Dr.R.G, Professor of Chemistry, who is taking class for you. What are biomolecules? Molecules that are present in biological systems are called biomolecules. So, if you want to raise a question, what are biomolecules? So, this is the answer for that one. That is, molecules that are present in biological system, either plants or animals, are called biomolecules. Important biomolecules are 1. Carbohydrates, 2. Amino acids, peptides, polypeptides and proteins, 3. Enzymes, 4. Vitamins and 5. Nucleic acids. These are the important biomolecules as per our syllabus. So first let me concentrate on carbohydrates. We can raise a question. What are carbohydrates? The old version was the carbohydrates are primarily produced by chlorophyll present in plants by photosynthesis with the help of light. The all botany they can be very well known this. Carbohydrates are primarily produced by chlorophyll present in plants by photosynthesis with the help of light. Say this is the corresponding equation. Kindly follow. That is, in solar energy, that is light, chlorophyll takes 6 molecules of carbon dioxide and 6 moles of water. So what will happen now? The plant synthesizes the carbohydrates. C dot H2O6. C oxygen is liberated. So what we are getting oxygen is only from the plants, so we have to thank plants. Whereas animals, including the human beings, favor the backward reaction. So we are inhaling the oxygen and producing out the carbon dioxide. This is a cycle is going on in the atmosphere. Kindly follow. That's why all are requesting grow more plants to save the country, to save the world. Kindly follow. Now, most of the carbohydrates have a general formula C dot H2O Y can be any number starting from 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Kindly follow. And were considered as hydrates of carbon, from where the name carbohydrates was derived. Carbohydrate, hydrates of carbon. Please follow. Specific example, we are concentrating glucose and fructose in the case of monosaccharide, I will discuss later, and also sucrose and polysaccharide. We are going to concentrate. So, now, another interesting information, it is also important, kindly follow, to note that all the compounds conforming the formula C dot H2OY are not necessarily carbohydrates. Please follow. So first we are telling that all carbohydrates will contain the formula C dot H2OY. Suppose C dot H2OY equal to 6, it is the glucose, fructose, etc. But now I am telling it is also important to note that all the compounds containing the formula C dot H2OY are not necessarily carbohydrate. Example, first one, if it is Y equal to 1 formaldehyde, Y equal to acetic acid, Y equal to 3, the lactic acid. So, this is not suitable for representing the carbohydrates. Kindly follow. And also, now I want to give another example, that is rhamnose, a carbohydrate. The formula is C6H12O5. That is not obeying C.H2O. But still it is a carbohydrate. Please follow. But it does not fit in this definition, condition. That is C.H2O condition. So all the possibility I have discussed. Then you can raise a question. But then how can you define carbohydrates? Chemically, I am giving the definition. Carbohydrates may be defined as optically active polyhydroxyaldehydes or ketones, or the compounds which produce simple such units on hydrolysis. If it is a polysaccharide or oligosaccharide, on hydrolysis will give us simple units. So let me repeat again. The carbohydrates may be defined chemically as optically active polyhydroxyaldehyde. Optically active polyhydroxyaldehyde or ketones. Aldehyde, aldose, ketone, ketose. Or the compound which produce simple such units on hydrolysis. That is oligosaccharide, polysaccharide. Please follow. Now, so as usual, in the case of other compound, here also I can give the test for carbohydrate. How to test the presence of carbohydrate? The most important general test is Molish test. Please follow. Molish. Question can be often asked. One among the following reagent used to identify carbohydrate. Molish test. What is the reagent? To 1 ml of water solution containing 20 milligram of carbohydrates in a test tube. That means 20 milligrams of carbohydrate is dissolved in 1 ml of water and taken in a test tube, usually a boiling tube, and 1 ml of 5% alpha naphthol in methanol. Alpha naphthol. Please follow. What is alpha naphthol? This is the alpha naphthol. So, alpha naphthol in methanol, this is a solid, that should be dissolved in methanol. So, this is 1 ml. Now, it is added to the boiling tube. Now, 1 ml of consulfuric acid is added. Kindly follow. You are adding aqueous solution. Then you are adding organic solution, that is naphthol in methanol. But without shaking the test tube, after adding these two, without shaking the test tube, just keep in 60 degree the test tube, add 1 ml of concentrated sulfuric acid. Then, and again keep reverse the straight one, the test tubes, and slowly give a rotation, a small action of only liquid should rotate slightly. But we should not shake. When you are doing like this, actually, the violet color ring will be formed. So, formation of a violet ring at the junction of two liquids shows the presence of carbohydrate containing more than carbon atom. So, more than 4 carbon atom only will answer for this Molish test. So, that is, we can call it as really carbohydrates. Kindly follow. This is the most important Molish test. What is Molish reagent? Beta naphthol in methanol is called Molish reagent. Please follow. The second general test for all carbohydrates, Fehling test. Fehling test. To 1 ml of water solution containing 20 milligram of carbohydrates in a test tube, 1 ml of Fehling solution, Fa and Fb. That means it's a mixture, Fehling A, Fehling B, 1:1 mixture should be added. What is Fehling A? Copper sulfate in water, the the water and sodium potassium tartrate and sodium hydroxide. So that you have to add it, and the mixture is heated in a boiling tube in a water bath. After 15 to 20 minutes, formation of red precipitate shows the presence of carbohydrate. So actually, it is forming Cu2O, it is forming due to the oxidation. This is getting reduced, filling reagent is getting reduced. So this is a red precipitate form. So formation of red precipitate is due to Cu2O, filling test. The same way tolerance test also we can discuss already, that also you can use. So these two tests will be sufficient for general carbohydrate. Now, under the carbohydrate, we are going to classify later. What way we are going to classify? That is monosaccharide, disaccharide. That means monosaccharide means only one unit, the disaccharide means 2 units. That way. And same way, exos, aldo exos, that is aldehyde group, the keto exos, keto group, like that we can classify. And the aldo exos and aldo pentos, the 5-member ring, 6-member ring, we can. So many ways. So all cases we have tests. So let me give you the test. The third test, Forford's test. So this test is used distinguishing monosaccharide from disaccharide. Kindly follow. Glucose is monosaccharide and sucrose is disaccharide. Sucrose, disaccharide. Sucrose on hydrolysis gives glucose and fructose. So glucose and sucrose, disaccharide. So how to differentiate these two? So Barfoot test is most important. To 1 ml of water solution containing 20 mg of carbohydrates in a test tube, add 1 ml of solution of copper acetate. Sorry, I told you copper sulfate. Sorry, copper here. Forfeit test copper acetate in water and glacial acetic acid. Please follow. So copper acetate in glacial acetic acid is called Barfoot test. Barfoot reagent. Copper acetate in water and glacial acetic acid mixed will get the Barfoot reagent. So to 1 ml of the carbohydrate solution, add 1 ml of the Barfoot reagent, and the mixture is heated in a boiling tube in a water bath. Formation of yellow, orange precipitate or red precipitate shows the presence of monosaccharide. So the disaccharide will not give this answer, will not answer this test. So formation of yellow, orange precipitate or red precipitate shows the presence of monosaccharide. So this is Barfoot test. Next one, fourth test, name is Selivanov test. So this is the test used to differentiate aldo exos from aldo ketos. Keto exos. Aldo exos from keto exos. That means, what is the meaning of that? It's containing aldehyde group, another is containing keto group, but they are 6-member ring. So the test is Selivanov test. To 1 ml of water solution as usual containing 20 milligrams of carbohydrate in a test tube, and add 1 ml of Selivanov's reagent. Nothing but resorcinol in dilute HCl is added. Please follow. Resorcinol in dilute HCl is added and heated in a water bath for 2 minutes. Kindly follow. Formation of any color within 2 minutes. Please follow. Within 2 minutes shows the presence of keto exos. But aldo exos takes long time. So takes long time for aldo exos. Very easily we can differentiate aldo exos from keto exos. Please follow. The test is Selivanov test. Another important test, Bial's test. So this test is used to distinguish pentoses from exoses. Pentoses from exoses. Kindly follow. This test for pentosis is based on the reaction of pentoses with the HCl to form furfural, which is then condensed with arsenal in presence of ferric ion to form blue-green complex. So, only pentoses gives blue-green complex. Exoses may produce other different colors. Kindly follow. This is the most important test. Kindly follow. So, I hope I have given all the tests to differentiate the carbohydrates. Now, let me come for classification of carbohydrates. How we can classify? So mainly we can classify into two types. One is sugar, another is non-sugar. Sugar we know normally the glucose, fructose, sucrose example you have already discussed. Non-sugar generally polysaccharide, starch, cellulose. They are not having taste of sugar. So let me go for sugars. Sugars are sweet crystalline substances and are soluble in water. The sugars can further classified into two types. One is monosaccharide, another is oligosaccharide. Monosaccharide means only one unit. Oligosaccharide means 2 to 9 units will be there. Kindly follow. So I will give specific example. Now what is monosaccharide? Please follow. Monosaccharides are all polyhydroxyaldehydes or ketones which cannot be hydrolyzed further into simple sugar. So this is the final unit. They may again classified according to the nature of the carbonyl group as aldoses, ketoses, aldoses and ketoses. Say for example, aldoses if it is 6 carbon atom, example glucose. Ketoses, the 6 carbon atom, example fructose. So these two we are going to study in our syllabus. Please follow. Coming for now, the aldoses and ketoses are further divided into subgroups on the basis of the number of carbon atoms in their molecule as triose, tetroses, pentoses and exoses. So I can simply say, if it is an aldehyde, aldo triose, aldo tetros, aldo pentose, aldo exos. If it is ketos, keto triose, keto tetros, keto pentose and keto exoses. So kindly follow one simple example I am giving here. This is glyceraldehyde. Kindly follow asymmetric carbon atom only. Glyceraldehyde. This is called aldotriose. Glyceraldehyde is aldotriose. It is coming under the aldotriose. So the next four we can go for erythrose and triose example. So like this we can go. Pentoses and exoses we can study. Kindly follow. Now the general formula aldoses and ketoses may be generally represented by this is the way. So simply write at the top CHO, the next CHOH n times CH2OH. So this is the aldose, any aldose. N equal to 1 triose, N equal to 2 tetros, then pentose, exos, etc. The same way, a ketoses can be represented generally by CH2OH-CO. This should be compulsorily should be there. So the difference between aldose and ketose is only here. CHO, CHOH, CH2OH, CO. That is the main difference. Then CHOH n times and CH2OH. Kindly follow. So this is the ketose general formula. Kindly follow. Okay. Now, so I have discussed regarding monosaccharides so far. Let me come for the oligosaccharides. These are also sugars that yield 2 to 9 monosaccharides on hydrolysis, and thus again classified into various groups depending upon the number of monosaccharides. So if it is 2 disaccharide, specific example sucrose, C12H22O11. So only one water molecule will be less for during elimination it is producing this. Then trisaccharide example raffinose. Kindly remember raffinose. It is 3 actually C18H32O16. Please follow. So this is the trisaccharide. Now, non-sugars or polysaccharides contain more than 10 simple units. Example, starch and cellulose, they are non-sugars. Represented by general formula C6H10O5 N times. This is a polymer. All carbohydrates are derived from D-glyceraldehyde, I told you, an aldose by Kiliani synthesis. So, my dear students, this Kiliani synthesis you must know to understand how carbohydrates are developed in the laboratory. So, to understand the structure of all carbohydrates. So, Kiliani, so we have to thank Kiliani to give this idea. So, take now glyceraldehyde. This is a D-glyceraldehyde. As you know already, configuration DOH on the right side, optically active compound. So, first addition of SCN. When you add SCN, what will happen? There is a, kindly follow the CHO group at there. Here, if you add SCN, what is happening? So this will be converted into OH. Kindly follow CN OH. So kindly follow. This is the product form. So additionally, one asymmetric center is produced. The second possibility, OH on the left hand side. Please follow. So, by this step, by adding hydrogen cyanide, we are getting a corresponding glyceraldehyde cyanohydrine. This is called glyceraldehyde cyanohydrine. The possibility is here, previously it was this asymmetric carbon atom lower, both cases. Now, one more asymmetric carbon atom is created, sir, one OH on the right side, here in the left side. Please follow. So, this is first step. The second step, kindly follow, this cyanide allowed to undergo, that is hydrolysis, acid hydrolysis, converted into acid. Second step. Then third step, when you heat this hydroxy acid, it will form a lactide, that is cyclic ester, it will form. So, both will form a cyclic ester. Kindly follow. Then further, it is on reduction with the lithium aluminum hydride, we can restore the aldehyde group. Kindly follow. So now what will happen now? 2 OH groups on the one side, 2 OH group opposite side. Please follow. So let me number the carbon atom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tetros. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tetros. So this is the common name I can give, D-erythros. Erythros. This is D-threose. Kindly follow. So the most important information is from here aldotriose, I am getting 2 aldotetros. Please follow. So let me take now. We have 3 carbon atoms. It is now producing 4 carbon atom, 2 4 carbon atom, tetros, and for the same step, if you follow, it will give 4 5 carbon atoms. It will go further again, kindly follow, it will give 8 Correspondingly, this is 6 carbon atom, 6, 6, 6, 6. And so 8 6 carbon atoms. Kindly follow. That means there are totally 6, the 8, the correspondingly D isomers, then 8 L isomers are possible. Totally 16 isomers are possible for any carbohydrate containing this general formula, this kindly follow, because there are 4 asymmetric carbon center will be created. So this is you must understand from the Cleone synthesis. Let me concentrate glucose first, monosaccharide, aldose. Glucose occurs freely in nature as well as in the combined form. It is present in sweet fruits and honey. It can be prepared from sucrose, the laboratory method, and starch, commercial method. So let me discuss now. How we can prepare from sucrose in the laboratory method. Sucrose is also known as canned sugar. From sugar cane, it is coming, so canned sugar we will call it. It is prepared in the laboratory by hydrolysis of canned sugar in presence of dilute acid. Kindly follow. So, you take the canned sugar and add water in presence of acid. So, this is cleaved into 2 units. One is glucose, another is fructose. So, it is a disaccharide giving 2 monosaccharide. Please follow. This is laboratory we can prepare. And come for industrial method or manufacture, commercial method. It is prepared commercially by hydrolysis of starch by boiling it with the dilute aqueous solution in sulfuric acid at 393 Kelvin under pressure 2 to 3 atmosphere. We are getting monosaccharide. That means starch is a polysaccharide, C6H10O5 N times. Then we add N times of water molecule, undergo hydrolysis to produce N molecules of glucose. Please follow. This is the most important for commercial. So with this, let me go for structure of glucose. So reactions I will come after the fructose. Then I will give the reaction by comparison of glucose and fructose I will give. So how we have to determine the structure of glucose? So under the structure of glucose itself, all the reactions are coming. Please follow, my dear students. All the reactions of glucose, it is coming, even the determination of glucose. The first one, elemental analysis. What is the meaning of elemental analysis? Determination of elements, percentage of elements, and molecular weight determination show that the molecular formula of glucose is fixed as C6H12O6. So we have observed it is having C6H12O6, the molecular formula determination. The first step, that is by the mass spectrum, we can easily identify the molecular mass. And also other physical methods are there. We have seen already under the solution determination of molecular weight. Number 2, glucose on reduction with corn HI in presence of red phosphorus, powerful reducing agent, converted into hexane, N-hexane. Please follow. This is the glucose structure. We have no idea. But on reduction, it is giving now N-hexane. What is the information? Just see, it is a linear structure. So glucose may be a linear structure. So let me say now, this indicates, that is formation of N-hexane indicates that there are 6 carbon atoms in glucose molecule as unbranched chain, linear chain. Please follow. So first information we are getting now. So molecular formula we know. The second we know they are all the 6 carbon atoms in a chain, linear chain. The third, again, important reaction. Further, glucose undergoes addition reactions like aldehyde and ketones with 1 mole of SCN, forming corresponding cyanohydrine, and condensation reaction with 1 mole of hydroxylamine or phenylhydrazine, corresponding hydrazone or aldoxide, like that. So it behaves like an aldehyde or ketone. What is the idea? That means these reactions indicate the presence of a carbonyl group, that is an aldehyde or keto group, but not both present. So, molecular formula we know, now it's a linear chain. So, there is an aldehyde group or keto group. Kindly follow. Now, fourth reactions, glucose readily dissolves in water to give neutral solution. When I test for acidity basicity, it is neutral. This indicates glucose molecule does not contain carboxylic group. That means this carbonyl group we are neglecting. It is neutral. Please follow. So only possibility aldehyde or ketone. The next test, that is 5, glucose reacts with acetic anhydride in presence of pyridine. This is called acylating reagent to form pentaacetate. Please follow. What is the actual reaction? This we have already discussed under the alcohol. Whenever one alcoholic group is there, or 2 alcohol, 3 alcohol means, so if you want to acetate, so OH will be converted into corresponding acetate. That means kindly follow. Let me take ROH is there. It will be converted into ROCOCH3. So actually what is happening? COCH2 will be added extra. So if you calculate the formula, 2 carbon 24, oxygen 16, this is 2. So 42 molecular weight increase for one OH group. So by pentaacetate, if it forms, you take the molecular weight of glucose. After acetylation, again you get the molecular weight, compare, and if there is increase of the 5 times of 42, that means 5 into 2, 10, 1. So 210 will increase, molecular weight will increase from glucose. Kindly follow. For every OH group, 42 molecular grams will increase. So 5 into 42 will give 210. That means easily by comparing the molecular weight of glucose and molecular weight of pentaacetate, we can show that there are 5 OH groups. That means this reaction indicates the presence of 5 hydroxyl groups. Please follow. Since glucose exists as a stable compound, please follow, glucose is normally a stable compound. It indicates that 5 OH groups should be attached to 5 different carbon atoms. This is the most important. Please follow. Let me explain this one. What is that? So we are saying now linear chain, and there are having 5 hydroxyl groups. So where are the 5 hydroxyl groups? 5 hydroxyl group in 5 different carbon atoms. Why not the same? If any carbon atom having in the same, please follow, suppose OH group is present in the same carbon atom like this, it is unstable. Immediately we eliminate water molecule. It is not stable. Kindly follow. That's why, but glucose is a stable molecule. It indicates 5 OH groups should be attached to 5 different carbon atoms. If 2 OH attached to same carbon atom, it will not stable. Please follow. The next one. Sixth, glucose on mild oxidation with bromine water. Please follow. Bromine water is an oxidizing agent. With a mild oxidizing agent, glucose forms gluconic acid. Please follow. This is the most important. Glucose forms gluconic acid. Whereas with concentrated nitric acid gives saccharic acid. Saccharic acid. Kindly follow. So this is a mild means it will oxidize only aldehyde group, that is producing the terminal aldehyde group. So this is the corn nitric acid. It is a powerful oxidizing agent, oxidize the aldehyde group as well as the primary alcoholic group to acid. That is called saccharic acid. What is the main difference between these two? Gluconic acid CH2 at the last below carbon atom, and that is converted into COH. So only these two structures will give a clear idea about the glucose. So if it is a linear structure, so instead of COH, CHO will be present. So this will be glucose. Kindly follow. Let us see now. So formation of gluconic acid indicates the presence of an aldehyde group, since only aldehyde group can be oxidized by bromine water to an acid by gaining one oxygen atom without losing hydrogen atom. Please follow. So formation of saccharic acid indicates the presence of primary alcoholic group at the other end. So this is another information we are getting. So CHO at the one end, CH2OH at the top, bottom one, other end. Kindly follow. So according to Fischer projection, we are writing in a linear way. So CHO at the top and CH2OH at the bottom. So all these two information is given clearly. So, and we have already studied there are 5 OH groups. So automatically just think of top CHO, bottom CH2OH, that is one OH, remaining 4 carbon atom having 4 OH groups. Very clear idea regarding for glucose structure. Please follow. Now, glucose further reduces tolerance reagent to metallic silver and filling solution to red cuprous oxide, red precipitate. These reactions further confirm the presence of polyhydroxy aldehyde. Please follow. Now we'll come for structure of glucose, open chain structure of glucose. Hence, from the above discussions discussed so far, and from configuration of gluconic acid and saccharic acid, we can come to conclusion the open chain structure of glucose can be represented as follows. CHO, HOH, OHH. Actually, it should be, kindly follow, like this. Please follow. Or let me write now, this is the 4 carbon atom, CH2OH. So this is the normal way we can represent. So, but structurally the correct way I am representing this direction, indicating the optical activity. Please follow. This is the open chain structure of glucose, because this we have identified from the gluconic acid. Structure of gluconic acid were studied already. So that we are writing the structural isomerism as per Fischer projection. Please follow. Now, glucose, please remember this is very, very important. Glucose does not answer for Gibbs test, Gibbs reagent. Gibbs reagent, that because all aldehyde answers Gibbs reagent to give violet color. Indicates aldehyde. Kindly follow. But so glucose does not answer. That means there is no free aldehyde group. One thing. And glucose pentaacetate after acylation does not react with the hydroxylamide. This shows that there is no free aldehyde group. Hence, the more suitable cyclic structure for glucose may be represented like this. Kindly follow. The more suitable cyclic structure for glucose may be represented as follows. Kindly follow. So, the 5th carbon atom of OH and the first aldehyde may get forming a cyclic ring. This is called hemiacetal ring. Kindly follow. The next one, 9. Glucose is found to exist in 2 different crystalline optically active forms. One is alpha D glucose, another is beta D glucose. Optical activity also is known, plus 113 degree, 113, and beta D glucose plus 19 degree. Please, both are textorotatory. So glucose found exists in two different structures. Please follow. Alpha D glucose and beta D glucose are known. So now we have to give this explanation for this. So the above facts could not explain the open chain structure of the glucose. So open chain structure we cannot give for the glucose. A more suitable cyclic structure of glucose can be represented as follows. Please follow. This is the, I can draw that structure, kindly follow. I can draw the structure, kindly follow. Just please follow now. H and CH2OH. Just see here, this the pyranose form. This is the ring is pyranose ring, 6-member ring. So what is happening? So I will number give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6 carbon atom CH2OH. So this is beta D glucose, this is alpha D glucose. Please follow. So we can represent this way. Kindly follow. The pyranose form, beta D glucose and alpha D glucose. I have given already the optical rotation values. When is alpha, when is beta? In the first carbon atom, if OH is above the ring, please follow, above the ring, beta. First carbon OH is below the ring, alpha. Please remember this way. So you remember beta alone, automatically alpha can be written. So why I am asking you to remember all beta? So let me give you a guideline, a logic. Please remember all OH opposite side. OH above, below, and CH2O above. Very easily you can remember. So the first carbon OH is if written above, automatically alternatively below, above, you can write final sixth carbon atom CH2OH is above. This is beta D. So in the alpha, only one first carbon will change, that is below OH and above H. So this actually difference in configuration at C1 carbon atom. This is called actually anomers. Please follow in carbohydrate chemistry, we will call it as anomers. It's the difference in the first carbon atom. Please follow. If it is the second carbon atom configuration changes, it is called epimers. Glucose and mannose. Please follow. Okay. So, but this structure actually we have to represent in the form of, so now I will give you one more information. That is normally the pyranose form, that is glucose, will not be in this pyranose structure, but should be in the form of chair form, or if it is a cyclic ring, a 6-member ring, it will be either in the form of chair form or in the form of boat form. But this is more stable, this is less stable. So we have to concentrate only this one. So how we have to imagine now? Kindly follow. Here you can put O. Then this is, let us, if we put first carbon atom here, so that means OH is above here. Here, please follow. Above then here below OH, above OH, below OH, and then above CH2OH. If you write in chair form, glucose can be written like this. This is the proper representation of beta D glucose. Kindly follow. OH is above the ring. This is represented in the form of chair. This is the real form of chair form. Slightly higher level, kindly understand. So this is the, you must have regarding the structure of glucose. I have come to the conclusion. My dear students, thank you very much for the kind cooperation you have given so far. If you are the first time you listening your my channel, Neat Chemistry by Dr.R.G in YouTube, kindly click like and kindly click subscribe button in YouTube and share with your friends. And I want to give one important information. This I wanted to start the channel Neat Chemistry to help poor students of India. I have observed generally students of higher secondary students are afraid of physics, chemistry, maths comparatively botany, zoology. So in that way, just I want to help as a chemist, at least chemistry I want to help for poor students of India. So I started this channel. So in this channel, what I did, I have taken all the chapters of 8th standard, 9th standard and 10th standard syllabus chapters include under the basic 1 unit of concept of chemistry. So please listen me. If you see the plus 1 book, the basic concept of chemistry, only 16 pages are there, approximately. But I have taken 16 lessons I have taken. Just to compare, 16 means 16 hours I have taken. So listen how much. So I have systematically arranged the basic concept, all the chapters. So it will be useful 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard, 12th, 11th and 12th students. Please. So if you see again, after this I am planning to give the previous year question paper discussion under the each unit. So I have planned in such a way that, so for example, basic concept of chemistry, or example, suppose carbohydrate in this case. So I want to take 10 questions from NEET, first priority, 10 questions from AIDS, second priority, 10 questions from IIT, 10 questions from AIPMT, and 10 questions from MSET Antara. So totally 50 questions I am going to discuss in all the units. Kindly follow. It will take minimum 6 to 8 months it will take normally to discuss. So if you follow kindly systematically, you can get 100 out of 100 in chemistry, board examination. If you need chemistry, you will get 180 out of 180 you will get in chemistry. I can give assurance. So kindly poor students utilize this opportunity and become master in chemistry. And the teachers, if you are viewing, you can learn whatever techniques I am giving here, you can understand that. Okay. I will come the other side. The students who are waiting for NEET entrance examination conducted by the Government of India this year, kindly follow this academic year. I have a good news for you. We are running a coaching center, veterinary coaching center in Pondicherry, and we have our own website, veterinary.s. If you visit veterinary.s, in the home page, we have given all our achievement for the last 20 years with the photograph. So, let me point out 1 or 2 achievements here. The first achievement here is, in 2003, one of our students, R. Srinivasa Raghavan, came All India first rank in JIPMER. Nearly 5 to 6 lakh people, he came first rank. This is first achievement. Number 2 achievement I can say, regularly every year 10 to 20 students are entering into JIPMER Medical College. 150 to 200 students are joining other medical colleges of Pondicherry through government quota, merit. And few students are joining IIT and the hundreds of students are joining engineering colleges. This is the merit I can give, point out here. And also, and we have given a photograph list. Out of 20 years so far we have completed, that is, all that is except 1 or 2 years, remaining all the years, Pondicherry first rank we are getting. All in veterinary coaching centers, they achieved the first rank. It is given with the proof, photograph, everything. It has come in all the Janamalan and Janatandi. That photograph with the name, everything given in the veterinary doctor's homepage. Please verify. So this is our achievement. Now I want to give the important features of veterinary doctors in the pandemic conditions. So you study through veterinary doctors. If you study veterinary doctors, the entire chapter, that is physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, you can feel like classroom coaching. So the veterinary doctors contain, kindly follow, 200 video lesson, 200 unit test. Please follow. 200 video lessons, 200 unit test. The 200 video lessons were taken by the professors with the PhD degree and the teaching experience 20 to 30 years in IIT and medical coaching, also teaching for BSc, MSc, MPhil, PhD students. So they will give very clear way, explain you their experience. You can observe the home, that is classroom like observation you can get. Everything slides will be full of notes will be there. In other online, you can see only the speaker will be nothing will be there on the board. But here, full of notes, systematic notes up to BSc level, standard, BSc standard. Because keeping BSc standard, why we are keeping? So IIT advanced, if you want to write most of the questions, BSc level questions are asked. Right. Another important feature of the video lesson, when the video lesson is going on, if you want to, you are listening, any information you find it is new or a new formula, new definition, new structure, diagram, please touch the video, it will stop, you can note or take green shot. And again touch, it will go away. Again it will run. So this facility is not available in other online coaching. So let me come for the 200 unit test. Please follow. This is another important feature not available in other online coaching. We have taken question paper from 20 years of question paper from IIT, AIMS, AFMC, AIPMT, MSET Andhra, Karnataka, Delhi, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry question papers. Only we have given in the 200 units. We have not given any own questions. Everything from the previous question paper. What is the advantage we observed from this? Because of this, including the previous question paper, we have observed for the last 6 years of NEET and examination, every year we observe 75 to 80 minimum questions repeated, same question. Same questions are repeated. That means veterinary doctors is giving you 320 marks. And if you are a very good student, sincere worker, you can get 300 plus. So you will get 650 to 700 marks out of 720. You can easily enter into JIPMER, Vellore or AIMS, wherever you want. 100% guaranteed to become a doctor. Please follow. Now, let me explain how the unit test would be attended in the veterinary doctors, how it is different from other online coaching leading in India. So if you enter test, if you click test, the window will open. It will say, for example, in this case, carbohydrate unit you are clicking. There is a menu called attempt. So if you click attempt, what will happen? Immediately a window will open. Your window will open. In the window, it will give information. This unit contains 45 questions. Duration 45 minutes. one of the four options are given, one of the option is correct. For each correct question, 4 marks awarded. For wrong answer, -1 subtracted. Are you ready? Yes or no? Then, if click OK, yes, the window will open. Kindly follow. In the window, what will you see? Question number 1 you can see. Option A, option B, option C, option D. And below that you have 3 menus. And there is again a clock will be there. And below that there is 1 to 45 questions. Number will be there. This will be in yellow color. Here from 45 minutes, it will go down below 44.59, 44.58, like that it will run in the descending order. So now you are reading the question number 1. So you observe A is the correct answer. Please follow. You click A, immediately a magic is happening. That is, the question number 1 from 1 to 45, the number 1 changing to green color, number 2 changing to blue color, all other will be in yellow color. The idea is, whatever question you attended, it will be green. Whatever question you are going to attend, that will be in blue. All other questions will be in yellow color. So, for example, after 20 minutes, if you observe this the window, you can see how many questions you have attended, how many questions still there, and what is the time. Everything you can compare, you can adjust the time. So that way we are giving a very, very interesting information. This facility is not available in any other online coaching. Please follow. So let us assume you have completed all the 45 questions. Then, so what are 3 menus here? Center is complete. Right is next. This is reverse. Left is reverse. So next, if you click, go for next question like this. And then reverse. Or you directly, even if you want, you can 1 to 45, any number if you want to touch, that question will open. That is the advantage. Please follow. So after finishing, press complete, immediately a new window will open. Kindly follow. In the window, kindly follow. This again the feature not available in any other online coaching center. Unique. Question 1, this is there. Option A, option B, option C, option D. And correct answer, it is given as in yellow color. Then below that there is a solution, video solution will be there. Please follow, you have answered A is the correct answer, that will be in blue color. Blue color. The correct answer will be in yellow color. So compare your answer with yellow. So in all other coaching center, on other online coaching of other coaching centers of India, this facility is not available. You cannot assess your question is right or wrong. But here you can assess your question is right or wrong. Each question you can find out that one. See here, blue, if it is correct with yellow, it is correct. If it is different, it is wrong. So each and every question up to 45 you can go and find out. What are the questions? You put the number and you can identify what are the questions you have done mistake. This is one advantage. Another advantage is, if you do not know the questions, please follow, take a notebook and write the name of the unit and the question number and click the video solution. So now a professor with a doctorate degree and 20 to 30 years of experience will take classroom coaching. You can observe. He will be standing in front of a board with a pen, sketch pen. In the board you can see the question and the option. He will read the question, he will read the option, he will give information at what topic it is asked, at what subtopic it is asked, what are the options, and he will give explanation for all the options and why the correct answer, suppose the correct answer is A, why A is correct. He will explain everything with the definition, formula, diagram, everything. So minimum he will take 5 to 15 minutes he will take to spend these questions. So students, you need not go to any library, any book refer. You can just listen only video solution. Take the notes in any separate notebook. So what will happen now? It will self-assessment you can do yourself. You are identifying whether it's right or wrong, and you can overcome the problem, difficulty from the video solution. So in other online coaching, if you go, they will give only solution, means one word or one line will be typed, that's all. Poor students or weak students cannot understand. Please follow. So suppose the student joining with your test, the average and poor student, they can improve their knowledge, they can increase the quality. See, for example, first test you are getting only 140 marks. After seeing all the video solution, we will have always two tests. Test 1, test 2. I told you, always each unit have two tests. For carbohydrate will have, that is biomolecules will have two tests. That is, first test you are getting 140. After attending the test 1, again immediately go for the test 2. Now you can observe you will get 170 to 180. That means your quality will be improving now because you understand the basic idea, extra information, any other information that is not available in the book, everything you know now. So my dear students, so this is the unique feature which is not available in other online coaching center. And another important information, this is a low cost, only 10,000 rupees you have to pay for the whole year. 1 year, 10,000 rupees. When you compare to other, it will be collecting lakhs. With this, we are collecting only 10,000. How to pay this one? Kindly follow. See here. So, in order to review, that is, you have to review button only if you by pressing you are viewing the question paper. Kindly follow. Pay 10,000 rupees in the name of Santi, Director of Veterinary Coaching Center, Indian Bank, 7127194771. IFC code IDIB 000P134. And any doubt or query, contact my cell number 9894176425. It's a WhatsApp number also. So thank you very much for kind cooperation. See you again in the next topic. Bye-bye.